This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. Happy St. Patty's Day, motherfuckers. Let me tell you what you don't know. My people have been in this country since before Columbus landed. And some of my people have been here since slavery. Others of my people have been part of the Irish resistance. And let me make something clear. There is more knowledge in my 53 years than any of you can comprise in one sitting, anywhere, of any people, at any time. This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. Please like and subscribe to this video or don't. We have something like 27 subscribers. But you're going to find out real quick that you probably should do a whole lot more listening. Now let me say this before we get into what is going on the streets of America right now and being documented by Status Quo News. We need to say something about a podcast that I saw earlier. Now, Joe Walsh, who is the new patron saint of liberalism and anti-Trump, just yesterday put out a video about how Democrats, socialists, and liberal Americans brought Donald Trump into power by stating, and listen to me clearly, that America was not the best and most virtuous and the greatest and the just the most wonderful thing you can think that America was. Joe Walsh advocated for. I don't know if he was on crack or what, but all of a sudden, Joe Walsh, who has appeared on CNN and MSNBC and every media outlet, saying he was anti-Trump, after he spent years and years and years putting racists into power like Ronald Reagan, the Bushes, and Donald Trump. He had a time of reckoning where he was so pro-American. But yet, he tells the descendants of slaves and peoples whose land has been stolen that we brought Donald Trump in here. How fucking dare he? Joe Walsh, this dipshit. And I watched this video all the way to the end, hoping there was going to be something better. But it was not. So I just wanted to put that to you, that your friends are not your enemies in America right now. But let me tell you who your friends are. Right now, as we speak, I am so happy that all of America is now rising up. Everywhere. Everywhere. People are putting on hijabs in support of Palestine and not AIPAC members of Congress. You have lost this war. Both parties have just lost the 2026 election. And this can be proven by Status Quo News. Now, I think the No Kings March is on the 28th. This is the 17th. People are pouring into the streets right now, all across America. Because no party right now represents us. What we want is freedom. What we will settle for is freedom and nothing less. So if you still want to follow corporate media, that's on you. That's fine. I'm okay with people reporting that. But that's not real. Donald Trump isn't real. The Democratic Party telling you that they oppose the Iran war is not real. Funding the government so that you can get one thing. Like, I don't know, healthcare. Is not worth selling out your fellow American citizens. None of this, since, I don't know, probably 2016, when Nancy Pelosi failed to hold Donald Trump accountable. For his oath of office. None of this made any sense. Since 1,600 people that tried to overthrow the United States government were pardoned. What makes sense right now is this. In the streets of America, the largest and most powerful religion is not white Christianity. As it is spoon-fed to us. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not any of those. But what is the largest growing religion in America right now? Is freedom. Wrapped in flags of Mexico, wearing hijabs, waving upside down flags, and people who only want peace. So, this is okay. If you want to still hold on to the old America, but you need to watch Status Quo News, listen to Paul Lance. Listen to Jack Cocherella, who's a young guy in America, an American that never knew peace. We did. The Democratic Party, no matter what you hear or what you see or what you doom scroll, and you want to talk to all these big, and these guys, all they do, people like James Carville and others like him, is sit on the street and analyze shit. People who analyze were never a part of any physical opposition to anything. They sit there and talk shit. People like Joe Walsh never put their bodies on the line for any motherfucking thing. They sit there and talk shit. And all these podcasters you see on YouTube have never been in the streets. Jesse Dollamore has. Jack Cocherella has. Status Quo News has. We don't need another sit at home on your ass movement. The greatest thing that ever happened to America and our history right now is the overthrow of fascism. And it is happening with the relentless and fearless documentation by Status Quo News, not bought by anybody, not subsidized, not none of that. They are out there on the streets. And anyone who is willing to take up arms against this fascist regime. Now, when I say arms, I mean everything you interpret it as. It might be a camera. It might be spreading the word. Whatever you do, you need to do you. But you need to stop listening to this bullshit. Because every single day you sit on your ass and doom scroll here, all you do is lend credence to the violence, the rhetoric, the propaganda, and fascism. Now, on March 28th is the next King's March. Friday, March 27th, is the general strike. All things government. all things retail, all things capitalism, all gas. You better get all your shit before that day. Because every business throughout the United States of the Muslim community, and I know them, you don't, will be shut down and participate. This is the Woke Socialist Podcast. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. But this St. Patrick's Day is definitely not White Supremacy Day.